Alright, back at her today. I'm going to get the intercooler mounted and all of this cut out on both sides and reinforced, whatever I got to do to make it all work. And then I'll try and get the panel that goes in here back in here to fit again. Yeah, hopefully it all works. Okay, well, here's a bunch of chunks I took out of there. A bunch of pieces. Cut all that crap out of the rad support. So it's got a big gaping hole there. Big gaping hole there. I still got to take some more out of here so the hose will clear. So I'll be cutting that all out. And a little bit more out of the bottom there on both sides. And she'll fit nice and tucked in close to the radiator. Be that far away from the radiator. Should all work. Well, the rad support's all rebuilt. So yeah, I'll probably make some kind of top for up here after. But yeah, put the strength back in it, and mounts for the intercooler on. So I'll just bolt that all on and see how it looks. Alright, well that's enough for today. It's all good. All mounted good. Got plenty of room for the elbows on each end. And then this is going to be kind of confusing because this is going to have to come down and come between the elbows, or between those two pipes. And then there's going to be the air cleaners are going to be in here in the front. But it'll all work. Vroom vroom. Back out here. And now I got to shorten these for my wastegates and then weld these on. The wastegates will clamp onto those, but they're just too far down, so I'm going to get them up like that. And then put all the fittings in the turbos, and then I can start putting those back on permanent. Get them all plumbed and everything. Turbos are back in and mounted, and the wastegate flanges are welded to both sides. All the bolts are tight. Fitting for the water cooler line is in there. I had to order the one for the top. I didn't have it. This should be here Tuesday for the oil feeds. Oil drain lines are in, or the fittings are. So now I can make all the hoses. Pretty cool. Bottom rad hose is made. Top rad hose is mocked up. Need an adapter. Small neck on that water pump. So need an adapter to go from 1.25" hose to 1.5" hose, I guess. And then that can be all on there. And then, oh yeah, and then I'm going to put a T right on this little adapter here. And then the turbos will run back to there. That's the cooler return lines. But that's all I'm doing today. I have to work tomorrow. And then I'm off next week, so I should get lots done. I was out here yesterday and I was doing a bunch of stuff. Got all the oil drain backs done, and this line here is the water cooler for the turbo. Same thing's done on the other side. I have to go to town and pick up the fittings for the top to put the oil in the turbos. And then I got this deal here in the upper rad hose, and that's going to be the returns for the cooling for the turbos. And I'm mocking up the hoses, but this isn't going to work because there's not enough room here. So I have to put a 90 here and a 90 there and a 90 here so that I can get an elbow down. And then that'll come down and come through here, and then the air cleaner will go in here. This side's totally easy because there's only the bottom off the turbo into the intercooler. But yeah, that's going to be tight. So I got to get that all figured out and get that welded up today and in there. And then I can continue on. But it's starting to come along. Sure is getting full in here though. Really full. Yeah, I'm not using these. This is just for mocking it up. It'll all be welded together. Just have the connector on each end and that's it. see what it looks like later. Alrighty, the pipe is made. Fits good. It's still going to be a tight squeeze, but I'll get the pipe in there for an air filter. And blow off valve port in there. Nipple in there for my air temperature. And there's a boss on the bottom. I can take boost hoses from. So that'll be cool. My buddy Doug Vandergag welded that up for me. Did a nice job. It's gonna look cool. Gonna work. Yeah, all fits. Definitely snug in here, but that's as much room as I could give it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. If the elbow's too tight, then maybe I'll make a oblong shaped piece in here that's got more volume, so it's not so restrictive. But we'll see. See when the elbows come, if I can make them fit good. But this side will be no problem. But that's enough for today.